The arcade era of video games is one I never got to experience. I grew up on 3D consoles with the original PS1. Still, I always imagine it being a fun experience to meet new people and play great games. When the Capcom Fighting Collection was announced, I was instantly intrigued. Capcom has a rich history that goes way before my time. I was especially excited to try out Darkstalkers, a game that gets high praise in the fighting game community, but has been dead for decades. The first thing that stood out to me was the epic voice guy narrating the collection.
Capcom Fighting Collection.
Instant brownie points there. There are 10 arcade classics to choose from, such as Hyper Street Fighter 2, Red Earth, and the previously mentioned Darkstalkers. In fact, half of this collection is different versions of Darkstalkers. You can play both the English and Japanese versions of each game, which can change certain content and even the titles. You have options to tweak the gameplay, like changing the difficulty and number of rounds to win. Even on the easier settings, the CPU will put in work to drain your life bar as fast as possible. Hey, back then they were trying to get your money. Luckily, there are save states for you to abuse to get that high score or secret ending. Oh, I'm sorry, save state, as in there's only one slot for the entire collection. That's pretty lame, especially coming off the PS Plus classics, where you can rewind gameplay. Each game has a training mode for you to mess around with the characters before trying the arcade ladder or going online. Speaking of which, the rollback netcode runs pretty smoothly in my experience, although the wait times for the matches can be a bit long depending on which fighter you choose to play. Thankfully, you can queue multiple games at once while on standby, which is insane. Newcomers be warned though, you'll be guppies swimming in shark-infested waters. There are people who have been playing these games non-stop for over 20 years. Don't expect any mercy. Other treats include a music player for all the original soundtracks, gallery mode with all sorts of early designs and original art, and in-game challenges that can grant you certain titles. Not anything too impressive, but welcome nonetheless. It's too bad they couldn't include Marvel vs. Capcom titles, but hey, blame Disney. One other thing I would have liked to see was a tournament mode option, but I can understand with so many games being on one collection, it could be a little messy. While the Darkstalkers titles have most of my attention, I did discover some really neat hidden gems, like Red Earth being an interesting hybrid of fighting game and RPG, and Cyberbots. It's like Metal Gear Solid in a fighting game. Seriously, why have I not heard about this game until now? Capcom, you have so many cool IPs that nobody knows about. It's like you're sitting on a gold mine. To sum up, if you're a fighting game fan looking for your next challenge, or you're like me and just enjoy playing pieces of gaming history, I highly recommend this bundle. At $40, this is a well-made collection that harkens back to a forgotten era of arcade greatness. Well, that's it for my quick little review. What fighter are you most interested in? Let me know down in the comment section below. Also consider leaving a like and subscribing. We're almost to our goal of 100 subscribers. Until then, I'll see you next time. Peace.